中国到底真的是这么安全的国家吗？那我想给我妈妈还有我的老铁们说，一点都不安全。所以今天我想给我的老铁们说，为什么不安全 ？Let's go。
老外谈中国晚上安全。Number 1.
This is the streets of China. What other country can you tell me in the world where you can walk down, I'm holding a camera in my hand, and it's completely safe and just quite lovely? Just look, lively, people around, having a nice time. This is why I love living in China, the safety of it. Let me flip you back around so you can have a look for yourselves. The safe, I mean, just look down there. It's just a woman just dancing inside her store. This is not a first tier city. This is not a second tier city, not a third, fourth. This is indeed a fifth tier city, and it has a vibrant nightlife like this. I mean, I'm from England. If I walk out on the streets of England at 10:30 at night, most likely I'll get mugged, stabbed.
Number 2.
Rich areas where the people that live there have a lot of money, are normally a lot safer than areas that are much poorer, because in areas that are safer, they have a lot more security and they have a lot more police presence, and there's just a lot more protection. But in poor areas, there's a lot more crime and there's a lot more robberies and there's a lot more thefts. Another big question that I get is whether cities or towns are safer in America. Cities have more people, and because there's more people, there's more crime. Areas in cities are much poorer, so you normally have a lot more crime. My town, Newtown, is much safer because it's a pretty rich town, but if you are in a poor area in a city, that's not safe at all. One interesting thing to note, though, is I definitely felt safer when I was in China than I do here in America, because at night in China, everything is so clean, nobody's on the streets, and there are so many policemen walking around. I definitely felt very safe, I felt very protected, and you don't really have too much of that here in America. We don't have like police.
Number 3.
I always feel like somewhere else. Whenever I return back to Chengdu, I always think I'm at my home, because Chengdu is some kind of the city that is developing. It's not on the some kind of mainstream of the events. It's some kind of very quiet city. At the end, you are very safe. Even if all other Chinese cities you are safe, but in Chengdu I always feel very safe. I'm not afraid like my daughter, lives in London. I'm sometimes afraid if it is very late in the evening to walk on the street. But in Chengdu, I never had this problem. And I think that Chengdu is the right city for one family to be here, or for young people to come here to move. We have a lot of industry and a lot of opportunities for development.
库兹福曾到过很多国家，但他对常州却格外喜欢。港久生活在这里，便申请了中国永久居留证。
中华人民共和国外国人永久居留身份证。
One reason is convenience, and one reason is acceptance in the country. I feel part of society, and therefore I want to be accepted in this country. Yeah. And this card is some kind of psychological also proof that I'm accepted in this country. And this is, I think, important, because I was foreigner in Australia, I was foreigner in Italy, I was foreigner in...
Number 4.
所以我的家人给我打电话的时候，他们都会说：“哎呀，你为什么在外边呢？真的中国这么安全吗？”因为这个问题不是跟在我的家人有想法，这个问题好多巴基斯坦的我的兄弟们、我的朋友们，他们也会这样认为的。真的中国这么安全吗？这里呢，我想给讲我的老铁们一个真实的事儿。5年前，我的爸爸呢，他的手里有差不多12万块钱，然后他晚上2点差不多2点的时候他出门了，然后他应该做工作的事儿，还是应该有给一个人钱，然后他出去的时候呢，有一个坏蛋，他拿了一个，然后他来拿我的爸爸的钱，为了保护他自己的生活，然后他就都给了钱，给了那个坏蛋。所以这个是5年前的事儿。现在的巴基斯坦比那个5年的以前的巴基斯坦安全多了。但是还是好多人会不敢晚上出去。
Number 5.
中国怎么就吸引你留了这么长时间也不回德国？而且现在雾霾这么重，德国空气很好的呀。
是的，是的，但是因为中国嘛，它是从小我热爱的一个地方，我最热爱中国的民族文化和电影和音乐的。后来我小时候就看中国的少林功夫，后来也看中国的成龙的所有的电影。后来我12岁通过中国的电影，用中文德语字典学会了中文。自学的，完全自学的。我说中国醒来了，全世界会发抖。这个时候没人相信中国会是未来的，没有人知道的。我们德国太严谨啊，在中国我觉得很放松，就是很开心。
Number 6，
因为当时是我爸爸就是在曾经是山东大学的留学生，后来他回国教汉语，教了一段时间，就觉得他又想回到中国，然后我们就跟他一块就来到了中国。当时我就9岁
，9岁的时候，
对，
到目前为止1半的人生都是在中国的。
对对对。
戴利亚呢？
我是07年来的，然后我爸爸是土耳其人，其实我妈妈是中国人，但是我们家不说中文，所以我就从小就觉得，我没有机会学中文。然后到了高中的时候，我就特别想来中国，我就自己拿着那个小旅行箱就来中国了，这一待就待了12年了。
哇，好，大伟呢？
这个是我第5次来中国，只不过我过去4次都是来2、3个月。这一次我打算继续在传媒大学深造，然后也希望自己读完研究生以后，就是在北京发展。
Number 7.
When I first arrived in Beijing, I was actually on vacation. I was taking a break from my previous job in the travel industry because I wanted to get the chance to explore and backpack around a little bit. Beijing was actually my first stop, and I absolutely fell in love with the chaos and the madness that is around here. It's so bustling, there's always something new to discover. And it's so easy to connect with people, having a quick conversation with people around. One of the places that I liked the most was actually the hutongs. People there are so nice, and they're so full of life, playing Chinese chess right in the middle of the street. And that made me want to go a little bit beyond just being a tourist. So I decided I want to try also living in the hutongs. I started hunting for an apartment.
Number 8.
我们会经常问我，这么晚了你还在出去？中国到底真的是这么安全的国家吗？那我想给我妈妈还有我的老铁们说，一点都不安全。所以今天我想给我的老铁们说，为什么不安全 ？Let's go！ 你们看，你们看，你们看，你们看，你们看，看，看。看，看，看！哎呦我的妈！所有的地方你看，谁说安全呀？一点都不安全。你们看看，他们都在等我的钱包呢。我告诉你们家人们，在中国晚上出去，钱包不安全，肚子不安全。我的肚子已经都1块肉了，来到中国胖了14斤。哎呦我的！
Number 9.
在 Boston， 今年8月 Boston 的地铁上了有一些新的地铁车上，全部都是一家中国公司走的。我很好奇他们怎么样，所以我们去看看。
Have you tried the new orange trains?
Just like one time.
Yes, I have.
I've seen them go by a couple times, but I haven't gotten on them, but they look pretty nice.
Yes, like once or twice. And what did you think about it? Was there a difference between the newer or the older one?
Definitely, yeah. Like a big one, a huge one.
It's cleaner inside. You know, these trains have been here since like the 70s, I'm pretty sure.
It's cleaner, at least like have less smell. I think like the old one's like pretty smelly.
They're actually really cool. They have like this TV and it shows you like the next stop and everything.
I think it's kind of faster too. It doesn't make like that much noise.
It's amazing, more space.
Number 10.
I have in my hand 20 RMB, which is about the equivalent of one hamburger that you get in the West. Okay, let's see how much food we can get with this 20 RMB.
哎，不好意思，我现在在做一个小挑战，就是我20块钱能买一些什么样的菜，就在中国的这种市场里面。
最起码2菜1汤吧。
1根。好，这个娃娃菜一个大概是多少？现在
30块钱。
买一个吧，买一个。这个生菜怎么卖呢？3块5吧。 我大概能买多少？你给我。
6两，这算了7两。
好的，好，谢谢你。
10块钱买这个的一半。
好，你帮我切一下可以吗？
可以。
好，谢谢。
Alright guys, so at the Chinese Cai Shi Chang, I was able to get all this food for just 20 RMB. That is the price of just a sandwich or a hamburger.